Hello friends, I know this channel is normally about esports stuff and it's going to remain mostly about esports stuff. This video is to let you know that if you are interested in Riftbound, which is the League of Legends trading card game that I'm really excited about, you can go find a bunch of coverage of it over on a new channel that I've made specifically so that I don't have to flood all of you with Riftbound content if you're not particularly interested in it. However, I do want to give you guys a little bit of information rather than just make this video go look at this other channel. So I just want to say Riftbound, pretty cool. I had a chance to play it at a creator summit that they held a couple of weeks ago that has a bunch of new art. So that's a big thing. I know a bunch of people saw the initial art whenever it came out. They have redesigned the card frames. They've redesigned the way that the information is shown on the cards. The way the art is done is like incredible. Some of these new cards look just fantastic. I feel like a lot of people who are not into trading card games, don't want to play trading card games, still might want to like collect some of the cards because I think they're going to be really cool. And so because of all that and because I like this and I'm so interested in it, I wanted to make multiple videos about Riftbound. And I just decided the best place to do that would be to upload them to a different channel. So if you all are interested in Riftbound, it comes out in October of this year, English, for the English versions. There's going to be a Chinese release in the summer of this year, I believe, ahead of Worlds. So you can go find all that stuff over there. The summit was really cool. I got a bunch of neat stuff. These are the trial decks that were given out to everybody. There's like a Volibear one and a Yasuo one. They're actually very similar to the ones that were given at Macau last year, but these have like all the new art on it. Here's a Jinx one, and then they also have a Victor one. And again, the art on these is way better. If you saw the initial announcement, I'm not trying to shit on that art. I just don't think that it felt like a premium collectible card game. And I think that they've done a really good job of addressing that, making it feel like it's very much within the League of Legends universe, even down to like the gold filigree that they're using, which is very reminiscent of what's in the client. One of the other really cool things that they gave me was everybody got to play for different playmats. I chose to get this Misfortune playmat. You can see that it's got all the zones for the game on the playmat, so it kind of gives you an idea a little bit of how to play the game. I don't know if accessories are going to have that again in the future. Or if it'll be more like for the starter playmats and that type of stuff. But pretty cool to see them do that. There were a bunch of other TCG creators there. There were some other esports folks that I recognize, like Pastry Time was there. There was Toast. He owns a LTA team for now. So it was a pretty good time. And I have a whole bunch of information in terms of how to collect the cards, what packs, what are the cool cards to collect, stuff about how you can compete in tournaments. I know a lot of you are into esports because you like competition and all that stuff. And so even if this is your first TCG, I think there's a lot of cool stuff to learn about how you can go to like find local competitions, which is just something that is somewhat lacking from the esports space, I guess in part because you don't need to be local to compete. But it's pretty neat. And then we also talked about just like high level understanding of the things that were announced, the gameplay, that type of thing. So if you enjoy all that stuff and you're excited about Riftbound, go check it out. If you are like Travis, please, I don't want to see these videos in my sub feed anymore. I just want to hear you talk to a pro player who says like, we're really trying, we're sorry, we're gonna get better. Then you can stay subscribed here and you don't have to go subscribe to the new channel. But anyway, the link is in the description and also in the pinned comment because nobody looks at the descriptions anymore and that's a whole thing. But go subscribe over there and take a look and yeah, give it a follow. I don't know if it's going to get updated a ton because there's a long time before the game gets announced, but there'll be some other things that will pop up there over time. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you later.